Kamu ikutan martial art juga? Enggak? Kelihatannya kamu main karet sih. Enggak apa-apa. Kenapa? Emang ada yang salah kan? Mana tadi yang teriak-teriak? Ah, sampai gua ke situ terus udah gitu nggak ada suaranya, awas ya. Mana tadi? Saya. Mana tadi fansnya Khabib? Oi, kelihatan. Ah, celos lu ya? Ah, males gua. Males gua. Hah? Mana sih? Lu kesini cuma buat lihat Habib. Pak, beneran? Lu influencer ya? Influencer? Hah? Oh, masa sih? Muka lu berseliweran nih. Iya berseliweran, muka celos mah kelihatan. DPO kan? Bercanda Pak. Pak, lo bener-bener ikutan martial art gak sih Pak? Atau cuman image lu aja? Ah bukan, yang pakai kerudung. Suka ngelawak si Bapak mah. Hah? Ah, saya baru sampai sini udah siap Habibnya. Mendingan ngobrol atau langsung aja? Lagi dong, teriak lagi dong. Habib lagi dong. Habib lagi dong. Habib, 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 Habib. Saya harus ke sana nih. Ah, langsung aja dia. Habib sebuah apa sih Mas? Lu aja ngomong dah. Yuk langsung aja kita serahkan kepada mentor saya. Ada Steny Agustaf. Silakan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Apa kabar Indonesia Arena? Siap untuk membuat langkah berdampak? Siap. Tadi saya bilang sama Khabib di belakang. Tadi untung nama saya disebut. Kalau yang Khabib disebut saya yang keluar, saya belum jadi Khabib nih. Ya, masih belajar. Saya bilang sama Khabib tadi, Indonesia is the greatest crowd in the world. Setuju gak? Oke, tepuk tangan kalau Anda setuju bahwa Indonesia has the greatest crowd yang paling seru di dunia. Setuju gak? Oke. Great, berarti kita harus buktiin, oke? Oke? Nah, ibaratnya sebelum kita kompak-kompakan nih, seru-seruan, Khabib kita simpen dulu. Nggak kita keluarin dulu, oke? Kita mau dengar dulu nih, kita mau tahu siapa aja yang ada di sini. Karena ini berhubungan dengan story yang akan dibangun, cerita yang akan kita dengerin dari Khabib, ya. Coba tepuk tangan atau teriak ye buat anak SMA, ye. Banyak, oke. Kalau anak kuliah teriak ye. Wih, banyakan yang kuliah nih. Coba anak MMA atau UFC teriak ye. Woi, woi, wah gitu galak. Coba, yang datang bervariasi nih. Coba ibu-ibu, ibu rumah tangga teriak ye. Oh nice. Bapak-bapak. Yeay, oke lengkap. Ya, karena cerita kita ini insya Allah obrolan kita berhubungan dengan tadi yang saya sebutin. Oke, coba kita santai-santai dulu lah, kita buktiin, kita bangun dulu keseruan sebelum Khabib datang ya teman-teman ya. Ini kan di Indonesia Arena, katanya peralatannya sangat canggih. Ya, ini kelasnya NBA, jadi suara itu yang dikeluarin bisa menggelegar menurut informasi. Coba kita bikin wave dulu, setuju gak? Ya coba bikin wave ya. Begitu saya bilang Ke forward, semuanya bangkit dari tempat tidur itu, dari tempat duduk, langsung hat begitu, ya. Coba kita lihat, kamera ada kan kamera? Ada dong ya, siap. Tolong kamera di shoot semua masing-masing. Ya, can we have a better light please? Nah coba kita dari sini, ikutin tangan saya, semuanya bangun, bikin wave, gitu ya. Oke ya, kita tes sekali dulu, sekali. Yuk dari sini yuk. Kata kuncinya ke forward ya. Semua bilang langkah berdampak, teriak ye gitu ya. Setuju ya? Kita buktiin buat Khabib bahwa kita adalah crowd yang paling seru. Yuk, coba. Ke forward, langkah berdampak, terus, ke atas, woo, yeah, woo, alright. Sekali lagi yang kompak ya, kamera. Kita tunjukin ke Khabib bahwa kita seru banget. Sekali lagi ya, kamera, ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go forward. Woo! 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 Wait. Mantap, terima kasih teman-teman, tepuk tangan. Kaf bro and Kaf sis, today we are honored to have with us a man whose story goes beyond just the octagon. I want to take you all back to October 2020. Khabib Nurmagomedov stood undefeated, having just won another fight. But what he did was something no one expected. He announced the retirement, not because of defeat, injury. So Khabib's decision to step away from MMA wasn't just about leaving a sport. It was all about honoring his values. Please welcome Khabib, the Eagle, Nurmagomedov.
Alhamdulillah, God gave me everything. Alhamdulillah. How are you?
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Is it on?
I don't know. Hello?
Okay. Please have a seat.
Thank you.
Khabib, welcome. We are very honored and very grateful to have you. Do you know any bahasa Indonesia?
First of all, I want to say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Oh, I'm finally here in Indonesia. I know I have a lot of fans. A lot of people know me here. I know it's like all these last years, I have a lot of message from people from Indonesia. When you gonna come? When you gonna come?
Yeah.
You have a lot of fans here. You know, I met a lot of people from Indonesia around the world. You know, in Europe, US, in USSR countries, in Saudi Arabia, in Mecca, Medina, and I'm finally here. Alhamdulillah. Very good to see you guys.
Okay. Let me go back to the questions, Khabib. Are there any similarities between Dagestan and the language of Jakarta, Indonesia? Are any similarities?
I think we have a lot of similarities, like a lot of same words. You know, it's like I think this come from us and come to Indonesia. I think from Islamic culture.
Yep.
You know, a lot of words, like for example, like Abba Kabar. It's like we have like same thing like Shib Khabar in Dagestan. It's like what's up?
Wait, we'd like to hear you saying Apa kabar. Can you shout to say hello to the audience? Say Apa kabar. Can you shout that, please?
Yes, of course. Apa Kabar, Indonesia.
And in Dagestan, it's called what?
What you say?
In the Dagestan, the same like Apa kabar?
Same like, almost same like, but not Apa. Like we in my language, but in Dagestan, to understand people, we have more than 30 language, different 30 language.
Yeah.
But my language, like when we say like, in Indonesia, Apa Kabar, we say Shib Khabar.
Siapa kabar?
Shib kabar.
Oh, the same. Sama ternyata kabar juga. Okay, interesting. Great. So this is your first time to Jakarta, to Indonesia, yeah? And the first time you visit the car forward as well. This event is truly dedicated for the young people. It is expected to move and to inspire all the young people to make impact. So having been in Jakarta and also in this event, what do you think about this kind of event?
I think this is very beautiful things when people come together and talk and think about future and talk about how we can fix some problems, because everybody have some problems. And actually, if we talk about like young generation, for any countries, the young generation is the future. And like old generation and young generation always need connection, conversation. This is very important. And of course, young generation have to listen to old generation because they are older, they have more experience. And I think this kind of events, this is very good for future, for young generation.
Would you consider, do you belong to the young generation or old generation?
I just become 36 years old, but I don't know. When I was young,
Yeah.
when I met like somebody who is 36, I was like this guy old. But now, when I become by myself like 36 years old, I think, but I feel like 19, 18.
Wow.
But 36 is 36. I don't think I'm in young generation, but I'm like around. I feel like in middle,
Yeah, in the middle.
Even sometimes when I meet people like 16 to 20, and when you listen to them, the way how they talk, they think they are old generation. because this is very dangerous age. And when you think, I know everything, I don't need nobody, I don't need advice, I don't need like old people to come and say to me, you have to do this, like this is like, I call it like blind age. When you become like just turn 18 and you think you know everything. But after 18 years, like I'm talking about my experience, I realized that time I don't know nothing. And that's why our responsibility to listen and to spend time with old people, because they know and they have already all life behind their back, and we have to spend some time with them to get some energy from them,
Truly, true inspirations. Khabib, we're very curious to know about your teenage years. Back when you were 15, 12, yeah? Outside the fact that you were busy practicing, the mainstream media says that you practice with a bear. But here, it's so hard to find bear. Can we replace the bear with sheep or lamb?
Like,
No, never mind. My question is...
No. Your English is a little bit different than my English.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about my English.
Yeah.
Can you share with us about your teenage years?
With my teenage
Yeah, your teenage years.
Like when I was teenager, I was very active at that time. And when you're young, when you like, for example, like 15, 16, and you're very strong, this is two problems. You're young, yeah, this is two problems. Now, when I'm 36, I look at my age and I like, first of all, you're young, second, you're strong. Because I was strong. Because I was trained by my father all my life. And I know, at that time, I know how to hurt people. And it was very, very important to protect myself protect myself from myself. I know maybe a lot of people don't understand what I'm talking about, but my father was doing this. He always controlled me, do this, don't go there. You need education, you have to go gym, train, sleep, educate, repeat, sleep. He was controlling myself. And I was very lucky to have like this father with me all my life, who control me, who teach me, who coach me, and he was very big inspiration for me.
So let's talk about your late father. I feel sorry for the passing of your father. Can you share with us the emotional connection between you and your father. How is he like? Not just a father, if I'm mistaken. I heard that he sold his house just to build a training gym for you to practice. Is that true?
Yeah, this is
Please.
true. This is true. When I was young, when we was living in our village, at that time it was a little bit hard life for our family because we struggle with a lot of things, and most of the most hard things was our family. We don't have money, and that's why my father sell not only house, he sell his because I remember when I was young we have a lot of cows, you know, like bulls, cows. He sell everything. We moved to capital city. He built gym and he start train a lot of guys. But most of the people was his relatives. And now I understand it was very big investment. It was investment to his relatives and young generations. Now when we look at this, I understand most beautiful and smart things. If you want to invest people. Because a lot of people invest business, you know, it's like making money this. But my father always invest his energy, his knowledge, his experience to us, to me, to my brothers, my friends, all his students, and he have more than 30 world champions. He create more than 30 world champions, and I think investing to the people, this is best things.
So he made investment. Khabib, if you excuse me, I need to just communicate with the guys, just explain to what you said just now. Jadi investasi terbaik itu teman-teman, menurut beliau adalah tadi kepada anak-anak, orang tua kepada anak. Itu yang dilakukan ayahnya, menjual rumah untuk beli rumah di sebuah kota yang besar untuk berlatih mengajar itu. Jadi benar-benar serius. Your father was very determined. He was very sure that the kids should be fighters one day. He already has something in his mind. Is that true? And the reason why you retired from MMA was one of it because of your mother. How's the emotional connection between you and your mother?
Yeah, like first of all, when my father, rahimahullah, he passed away, it was the reason why I retired. But at that time, I think a lot of people, they forget about this. But that time, UFC already announced my fight. They announced my fight. I supposed to fight with Justin Gaethje, interim world champion. And my father, rahimahullah, he passed away. And I was planning to finish, but UFC already announced my fight. And that time I talked with my mother, and I promised her it's gonna be my last fight. It's gonna be my last fight. I will finish this, but I have to fight because all world already waiting for this fight, and I already signed contract. I have to, because I have to finish my contract. I already signed this, and she said, okay, if it's gonna be last fight, you can do it. And we make a deal. I promise her, I fight, I finish my fight, and after that, it was a conversation between me and my mother. And if we talk about like connection with my mother, like we call it like our mother is a madrasa, it's school, you know, because mother always behind the scenes, like Muslims, our mothers, sisters, our women stay behind the scenes, but they have very big impact, very big. They have big responsibility to give for us good education, good manners, a lot of things we take from mother. And for me, I think like women, it's if we talk about all social program, women take a very big part of to give all kids good education. This is very, very important, I think, and that's why it's very important women have to be educated. When they have kids, they have to give them something. But if women don't know nothing, when she gonna have kids, how she gonna grow them? You know, it's very important, like for us, like for all Muslim community, you know, it's like be educated. It's very important because first things what Allah say to us, it's iqra. Iqra, like you have to read. It's mean educate. This is most important thing in our life. Even like every day I try to learn something. Yesterday on the way from Dubai to Indonesia, I was learning about Indonesia because I'm coming here, I'm gonna meet with a lot of people, and if I don't know nothing about Indonesia, why I come here? I have to be ready. Maybe I'm gonna have some battle with you, and it's mean read, be educated. Not only men, it's very important to women be educated because they have big responsibility to grow our kids. You know?
I couldn't agree with you more. In fact, Islam also teaches us, tepuk tangan nih. And Islam also teaches us, especially all the ladies should be at home, nurturing the kids, taking care of the kids, because the first school for every kid is a mother, right? Okay, so the point is, not all of us are being submissive or being obedient with their mothers. What do you have to say for kids who still argue with the parents? Sometimes it's not easy, especially when you are on top of career, and then your mother asks you to stop. Maybe some of us won't take that decision, yeah? So what's your advice for people, for kids, for us, for teenagers, towards the relationship with the parents, especially mother?
Like I say earlier, it's very important to be educated. Like for me, like Muslim, like what I learned about my religion. Second things, after ibadah, what Allah told us, listen to your parents. Don't even say oof to them. Not only like argue or make them upset, and this is very, very important to have relationship and connection with your parents. This is second things after ibadah, what Allah told us, what we have to do. Listen to your parents. And this is what Allah said. Muhammad SAW, what he say? He say, father, it's not like everyone. You cannot treat your father like everybody you treat, like your friends, your neighbor, your son, or your like family, doesn't matter. It's mean when he talk about father, he talk about parents. Parents is not same people like other people. It's completely different. And for me, it was most important things in my life to treat my parents good. And this is how I grew up. This is how I grew up. And my advice to young generation, learn your religion. Learn your religion and you're gonna come back to your parents.
Oke, itu pesannya cukup kuat. Kita harus memahami apa pesan agama kita yang disampaikan kepada kita, terutama dalam ngurusin orang tua kita. Yeah, we have to know the message behind what our religion teaches us, to take care of the parents, to be submissive or obedient to your parents. So, Khabib, the world has perceived you as somebody who has been putting faith as number one in everything, beyond everything. How important is it to keep and always hold on to faith in every situation and condition, especially in the line of career and professional work, yeah? How do we always put faith as number one in our guidance of life?
I'm gonna say this is very hard. I'm gonna say this is very hard, you know, to use your faith, your religion, and live famous life. For example, I talk about myself. When you're famous, when you champion, and when you have religion in your heart, it's always go against. Every day you have to fight with yourself. Like, for example, I fight every day with myself. Because, like, I'm going to give you an example. Like, for example, your manager come to you and he say, they offer you good contract, for example, to promote something like against to your religion. Then you have choose. Here, very good money. Here, like things you cannot promote, like Muslim, like religion man. You cannot promote this. And you fight with each other. This is, I think, not only myself. Every day somebody on his level, everybody face this. Because this is life. All our life, we're gonna live like this. Every single day, we're gonna fight with ourselves. And in one side is gonna be your religion, in other side is gonna be something else, like something very powerful, who always try to kill your religion, And this fight happen inside yourself, and if you don't have knowledge, if you don't learn your religion, you have to, like how we say, your knowledge is your castle. Castle like castle. Yes, your knowledge is your castle. If you don't have knowledge, you're never gonna be protected. And every day I deal with this, and only religion helped me to stay focused. Only religion, not people, not money, not fame, not because I am strong, not because of all these things. Only faith and iman in your heart can help you to stay strong.
Wow. Jadi iman itu yang bikin kita kuat dalam hati kita untuk selalu menghadapinya. Even in the difficult times, we must have the remembrance, always remember of Allah. How do you, on a daily life, what are the tips to always build connection to your Creator, to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala? How do we put that mindset in mind in our everyday lives? Because it's not easy, especially living in the city like Jakarta, where there are a lot of difficulties. Yeah, what are the tips for that?
I think it's all about who's around you. It's always around. I'm sure here in Jakarta, more than 10 million people living. Of course, here is bad people and good people. And you have choice to be with bad people or to be with good people. And your heart know who's good and who's bad. But you choose. You choose. You like to be with these people or these people. And you can you understand who is who. But people do whatever they do. What they want, they do always. But before this choice, you have, like I said, come back to knowledge. You have to learn your religion. Learn, and with this knowledge, you're gonna understand with who you're gonna be. It's very important to be around good people. And these people, sometimes like your iman go up, your iman go down. We all know about this. And you have to be around with good people who can remind you, hey, you're doing these things very bad. You cannot do this, come back. But when you become strong and famous, like I told earlier, like around, it can be only people who say only good things to you. You have to be careful with this. If they don't say, if they don't say to you true in your eyes, they are never gonna be your truly friend. Of course, in this dunya, they can be with you. But when you die and then die, you guys gonna be separate. Bad people gonna be with bad people. We know where it's gonna be bad people. Good people is gonna be with good people. It's not mixed. Here in this dunya, yes, we can be together. But when we die, we're gonna be separate. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Wow. Dahsyat ini ya teman-teman ya. Sangat powerful ya pesan yang disampaikan ya. And good friends who are trying to be soleh are also good assets for us. Do you have any tips? How do you maintain? How do you filter? How do you select your circle? The ones who want to be your friends around you. How do you select your friends?
I don't select this. Life select. Time select this. You know, time show everybody who is who. You know, sometimes like today you can be with me and you can tell me I'm very good guy. Can I be with you? But you know, time we can go suffer together. Suffer gonna show you. We can do business together. Business gonna show me you are cheap or you generous. You understand? You know, for all these things we need time. And time show who is who. And just don't rush. You know, and I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking about like general, you know. And most beautiful things, like how you can understand who is who, just go with some person suffer, you know, like 2-3 weeks, just be with him and you're gonna understand. And you're gonna understand.
Waktu akan menentukan siapa teman-teman kita terbaik ya, teman-teman ya, disampaikan juga. Oke.
What you say?
He's very expressive guy. Apa, mau ngomong apa? I love you, Khabib.
I love you too, but
I love you too, bro. Don't forget, I love you because of Allah, correct? Yeah?
Yes, yes. Sake of Allah.
Mantap, okay. Great. Teman, if you excuse me, I need to communicate just for a little while. Teman-teman, kalau nggak salah, di akun Kaf Everyday juga dibuka kesempatan untuk memberikan pertanyaan ya kepada Khabib. Yeah, we gave the opportunity for you to ask questions through social media on Kaf Instagram account, ya. So mungkin mudah-mudahan bisa dimunculin ya 1-2 pertanyaan yang lucu-lucu gitu ya, biar nggak terlalu serius banget dan sebagainya ya. Ya boleh kalau ada pertanyaan nanti boleh disampaikan di sosial medianya Kaf Everyday, nanti kita pilih dan kita coba lihat pertanyaan apa. Mau nanya apa sih tentang Khabib? Silakan. Khabib, many young people today struggle with balancing their ambitions and their faith. What advice would you give them about staying true to their Islamic values while striving to achieve their goals? Because along the way, the road is not easy. To be on top just like you is not easy. Yeah. How do we balance that between our faith, the Islamic values that we have, and the success of dunya? How do we keep balancing those two? Khabib, do you mind if I get closer to you?
Yes,
Yeah,
of course.
sure, okay.
We're not gonna fight, come.
All right, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Balancing,
Yeah.
balance is the most important thing in our life.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we go down, sometimes we go up, you know. It's like, I talk about inside ourselves and outside what happened like physically around us, you know. And for young generation is like my advice, like when you understand why you in this world, it's become easy. It's very important to understand why Allah create us, for what we're doing here. To smash people, to treat people bad, treat people good, like what's the message for us? Why Allah create us? And for this I find the answers in the history of our prophets. Not only Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu. I talk about all prophets. When I was 21, I remember myself, like I really like history, to learn about history. I read a lot, I watch a lot, like I try to find history to read, you know, like about everything. I really like history. And realize when I was 21 or 20, I don't remember exactly, I don't know nothing about all prophets. I just know the name. I just know the name, but who was after who, what time, in what area, and what nation, and why Allah sent these prophets to these people, you know, and how many was, like, I didn't know nothing at that time. And I beginning to learn about this. And this history give me a lot of answer for myself, why I'm living here, you know. Because when you're 18 and when you become 30 and when you become 50, this is completely three different parts of life. You know, first you just kid, and then you marry, then you have kids, then your kids have kids. You know, there is a lot of different position you're gonna face in this life. And you need education, you need a knowledge why Allah create and in what position, what you have to give to people around you. Because everybody gonna have around him neighbors, relatives, parents, kids, friends. How you gonna communicate with these people? And most important knowledge on that time, you have to know why Allah sent all prophets and for what and what message was. This is very important. Like for example, after Adam, after Nuh, after Hud, after Ibrahim, all these people, after Ismail and Ishaq, Yaqub, Muhammad SAW, before Muhammad SAW, Yahya, Zakaria, Isa, why all these people Allah mentioned and He sent us? For what? What they was talking about. If you read this, if you know everything about them and you try to follow them, it's gonna be very easy for you to deal with all problems you're gonna face in the future. You know, this is very, very, very important.
Wow, excellent. Jadi kita mesti tahu kenapa kita diciptakan oleh Allah ini untuk apa ya, jelas ya. Balik lagi, kita harus memahami dan mentadaburi bagaimana pesan Allah lewat Al-Quran tadi ya. Dan juga kenapa para Rasul dan Nabi itu dikirim kata beliau. Wah, subhanallah. So, kayaknya semua profesi butuh pemahaman ini dalam hati kita, butuh iman. All professions, no matter who you are, even if you're a boxer, you're a wrestler, yeah, MMC, athletes, or everybody else needs to have this kind of understanding, yeah. This needs to have this faith with you, yeah. And Khabib, in the world of, after you retired, you're busy creating an impact in Dagestan. Do you mind telling us what you do currently now in Dagestan? I heard that you have built a school, Abdul Manap School. Can you explain to us and what impact would you expect to create in the future with this school?
Yeah, we have in Dagestan, we have a couple schools of under my father's name, and there is train a lot of young generation, young guys, you know, like since beginning from kids to professionals. We have like more than 50 athletes, professional levels. We have around like 400, 300, 500 amateur fighters. You know, this is like, for me, is like just social support for my city where I'm living. You know, people can come, join with our team, they train there. And our goal is like to create good people and to create great champions. This is one of my business. We call it business, but not for making money. This is for people who can come join with us and take our knowledge and experience and good energy, be part of our team. You know, it's like something like this.
There's no money involved in that business? Then it's not a business. And how are you going to make ends meet?
No, for me it's not business.
Oh,
for me it's business for next life.
MashaAllah.
This one.
Okay. Wow, okay. Yeah, especially after the retired, your net worth is still high, yeah? Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
Right. And also, Khabib, why do people have to give back to their community? What's the reason? What's the main reason why people have to make an impact? Do you think every one of us has the ability to make impact for our community? Because we are not as courageous as you. We are not as brave as you. We don't have a big mentality just like you. How am I going to create an impact for people?
This is all about how you understand couple of things. Like for example, if I become success in my region, of course I have to give back something to this region because of this place, these people, because of this, for example, village or city, in this city you become success. You was living there, you was going to school, madrasa, gym. You grew from this place. If you become rich, success, champion, of course you have to give back. Because of this, everything, you become success human, for example, like not only champion, just human. Like I think you have to give back for them. You have to go back and like create like something like, I don't know, like it can be school. Even if you create business, a lot of people can work there in your business. And because of you create this business, a lot of people work, they go back and they support their families. Like it's all about, like it's very connected, everything. And that's why you have to open your mind, open your vision, and you know, it's like be with your community close. You know, you understand?
Yeah. Okay.
You sure? You sure you understand? But you look at me like you don't
I
know
think
my
so.
mind.
I understand. I understand. I'm processing ya. Pokoknya dimanapun kita berada ya, ketika kita udah ambil sesuatu dari situ ya kita harus kembalikan, give back di community itu ya. Ya. The thing is that everybody, ada satu quote yang menarik ya teman-teman ya. Dia bilang, there's an interesting quote. Because every time we want to create impact, it's always something big. There's a saying, everybody wants to save the world, but nobody wants to help mom do the dishes. Everybody wants to get the award, but nobody wants to make an impact in a small scale. Yeah. In creating an impact, how should we do? How do we start first thing when we want to make an impact in our community?
First of all, I think I'm talking about from my side. For example, it's like, you know, there is some people when they become rich or success, they say this is because of my vision, because of me. Most of the rich people, they're making these mistakes. We all know about this. Like if you give this, if you send this everything, go back to Allah, everything come from Allah, this is gonna make you humble. This is make you walking with all people in the earth, not flying to Mars. Some people, they fly, you know, and it's very important to walk with people, to look around. There is some people like you. You don't have wings or something. You are not living in moon. You from here. Come back. Thank you.
Oh, this is also risky from Allah.
And if you have this kind of understand, I think it's very easy to be with people, to stay there. You know, it's like to, like you say, to impact or inspire people, to help people. And first of all, you have to understand you are not from moon, you are from earth. Calm down.
Ya, kalau kita tahu konsep yang disampaikan oleh Allah juga, berarti jelas bahwa kita udah pasti akan secara otomatis akan melakukan itu, impact tadi, dan mulai pelan-pelan ya. Jadi kita mesti tahu, kembali lagi kepada teori penciptaan kita. Khabib, please take your time to drink. I'm sure this must be really tiring for you. You want to drink, please?
No, I'm good.
You're okay? No, never mind. No, okay.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Or is there anything you want to ask all the people here? Is there anything you want to ask to the people?
Yes, what you guys doing here?
Okay.
You say I ask or they ask?
You want to ask the audience?
No, you wanna, what you want?
Yeah.
I ask them what?
Is there anything you want to ask from the audience? Yeah.
This is like always people ask me now. Okay, I can ask.
This is what we call the creativity. Never mind. Okay. Ya, kita lihat apakah sudah ada pertanyaan di screen? Ya. Silakan ya. Now, sambil menunggu, Khabib, let's talk about youth because most of the people here are youth. Yeah. It's not easy to be young, right? There are a lot of distractions when we want to reach for success, yeah. And then And one of them is to make the best use of time, because we, I would say myself, like to waste time, yeah, doing something unimportant. What's your advice for young people in order to manage time well?
This is, it's very hard to manage time well. Like you say, I'm gonna be honest, I have problem with this. You know, sometimes because I travel a lot, I meet a lot of people around the world. You know, it's very hard to manage time. But you know what is very beautiful things? Life teach you. You know, life teach you. You have to manage time. Because, like for example, when you have parents or mother, you have kids, you have family, you have friends, you have to spend some time for yourself, you have to sleep, you have to eat, you have to train, you have to fly. You know, there's a lot of things what you have to do, and you have to manage time. For example, if you never think about this before, but time will teach you, and you have to manage time. And I'm sure you understand what I'm talking about. But this, it's gonna be good for you if you understand this earlier, not when you become 36, when you 18, 19, 20, or 15, because you're never gonna be 15 anymore. You're never gonna be 20, or you're never gonna be 25. Your time is going, and sometimes we don't appreciate it, our time. With time, we lose our health. We lose our health. We lose a lot of people around us, and we have to manage time. This is very important, you know, to how you spend your time. You know, if you spend your time every day 10 hours playing computer games or look at the phone, you know, this time never come back. You have to understand this life, open your mind and work, and to understand what you want, what position you want, what you want after 5 years, who you want to become, you know. And if you understand this kind of goal, if you have a goal, if you really want this, you're gonna manage your time good, you know.
Jadi clear banget tuh. Tepuk tangan teman-teman boleh, terima kasih. Jadi kalau kita udah tahu apa yang kita inginkan, karir apa dan keberhasilan apa, ya kita pasti akan mikirin untuk mengatur waktu, ya. Especially there's abundance of information coming in, especially through social media every day. Thousands, hundreds, thousands of content, even millions of content.
Yeah.
Sometimes we get carried away, laughing, something cool, but it doesn't have any impact to us. Yeah?
No impact.
Maybe one of them, salah satunya adalah memilih itu konten-konten terbaik. But Khabib, for your information, here are the internet savvy. All of these people are very internet users. They impact creator. They create impact. Yeah, I'm sure they are very wise in consuming the social media nowadays. Okay, very good. Okay, yeah, Khabib, is there anything else? What's the best advice that you want to say to all the young people here at this place and also in Indonesia? Take your time.
Yeah, like for young people, I want to say, maybe I say too much today, maybe, but again, I'm gonna tell them, education is a key of everything in this world, and this is very interesting, and it's very important because Allah say first things to us, like Iqra, you have to read. Translation, it's education. It's very important. Not only for men, for women too, you know, because of education, we can deal with a lot of problem in our life. And first of all, education. Second, like you say, manage your time well. Manage your time. It's very important because time is never come back. And be close with your parents. These three things, my advice for everybody, not only young guys, like my age, even older, like it's never late. It's never late, and these three things, it's the most important things in our life. This is what I think.
Khabib, if you Well, I'm sure he was one of your biggest fans here.
Thank you.
So, if you had the opportunity again to talk to your father now, I mean, what would you say? Because I'm sure that your father has been the center of your life. He was the center of your life. He did everything for you. He trained you to be somebody meaningful. Yeah. If you had the opportunity to convey, to talk to him, what would you say to the late Abdul Manap? May Allah grant him Jannatu Firdausi.
Amen. Amen. Like with father, I was very close because he was with me in home, he was with me in gym, he was flying with me in training camp. We was very close, not only like father and son. We was like friends. We was like coach and student. It was very, very close connection between me and my father. But if you have knowledge in your religion, you understand, doesn't matter how close you're gonna be with anyone of your family, this relationship is gonna be broke because somebody gonna die. This is haq in our life. And if he was good Muslim and good human, and you will continue his job, you will be same. You guys gonna meet in Jannah, inshallah. But most like crazy things in our life, when you realize after we die, next life we will never meet. This is, I think, most crazy things in our life. Like they have to be good and you have to be good. But but your father or mother, your parents, they are very bad people, and they give you bad education and bad manners, and you continue what they give you. And how you guys gonna meet in next life, And that's why for us it's very important to learn our religion and be close each other, help each other, and help not only for your family, be close and connected with all social people around you. And when your parents die and you die next life, you guys gonna be together, not only 60 or 100 years, you guys gonna be together unlimited time, inshallah.
Inshallah. Okay. Ya, silakan kalau memberikan salutation. Tapi you rarely talk about your family in the social media. What specific educations do you give to your kid nowadays, currently? Besides, do you teach them martial art as well?
If you talk about like my family and kids and social media, like for example, this is my family, okay? Social media I use to show myself and to be connect and inspire people around the world because I'm very famous. But I don't like to post my family or kids in social media. Maybe they don't want to be famous because maybe now my son is 6 years old. When he become like older, maybe he become like 18, 20, he's gonna tell me, why you make me famous? This is what I don't want. Why you make me famous without asking me? Right now I cannot ask my kids what they want because they don't understand. And this is like what I think you cannot make decision from themselves, Just give them good education, give them good life, like teach them. They have to be educated, they have to go to school, they have to be strong, they have to be smart. And when they become a little bit older, they're gonna choose what they want, And that's why I make separate. My family is separate, social media is separate, But some people, like, they post their kids, they put, like, but maybe when they become older, they're gonna say, hey, why you make me famous? This life I don't like, And that's why give them to make decision when they become older, and
Because this popularity is not easy, and it's a test for all of us, especially Muslims, ya. When we become famous, kalau kita terkenal itu bukan berarti nikmat ya teman-teman ya. Banyak ujian juga di situ ya. Yeah, it's not easy to be popular, famous.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Well, you also feel that one. It's not easy to be popular.
No, like for example, when I was young, let's talk about 1996, for example. I was 8 years old. or 2000. I was 12 years old. I didn't know what is this popular. To be popular at that time, it was no phones, no social media, no Instagram, YouTube, or all this stuff. And I was just 12 years old kid who follow his dream to become world champion. And now if we can watch, like, I'm 36 and I was UFC champion, like, to become very popular. Now last 25 years, a lot of things change and world change completely, you know. At that time I don't follow to become popular, and my goal was not become popular. My goal was to become champion, world champion. But it is what it is, you know. But you have to deal with this. You have to understand you can be famous and you can use your fame with good things or bad things. This is your choice. You just, like, if you wanna be like, you can choose. But if you wanna be a good person, this one you can choose too, you know. There is, Allah always give us two choices. To go to one hell or you go to Jannah. And He give us instruction. If you wanna go hell, follow this. If you wanna go Jannah, follow this. And what very interesting things, to go to hell, you buy this. Any sin you buy, anything. You wanna drink, you have to buy. You wanna go party, you have to buy. You wanna do some bad things, you have to buy. But if you wanna go to Jannah, you don't have to buy nothing. Just be connected with Allah.
Wow.
Go to Jannah is for free.
It's for free.
But you have to fight with yourself. You have to fight with yourself. But no money. But be honest with yourself and Allah. And you go to Jannah. But these things, you have to pay and you go.
Benar juga sih ya. Masuk neraka itu kita apa-apa mesti bayar katanya. Kalau ke surga semuanya gratis. All free of charge. Just try to build connection with your creator, with Allah Subhanahu wa ta'ala. Khabib, let's take a moment, if you don't mind, just the casual questions here.
Okay.
Yeah, so a few people ask, when are you going back to Octagon? Is there a chance, even a slight chance, a tiny chance that you would go back to the Octagon?
There is no chance.
No chance.
Yes.
Not even 1%?
Not even 1%.
0.1, no?
Minus.
Minus, okay.
Minus.
Yeah.
Minus. If you guys need champions, I'm helping my brothers to become champions.
Wow.
We have Islam champion.
Islam.
We have
Kakak
Umar next contender. We have Usman champion. We have a lot of champions. But you guys never gonna miss me, because in our team and our gym we create champions.
Great.
You guys gonna have always champions. Don't worry about this, inshallah.
Okay. Lagi mencetak champion katanya ya. So, which means there will be more champions coming to Jakarta to share about their journey, inshallah, when Allah permits.
And Jakarta means like city of winners, right?
Yes, how did you know?
I read about this. Yes.
Tahu Andi ya?
City of champions, you know, undefeated UFC champion, just landed in city of champions.
Wow, excellent. We have the undefeated champion coming to city of champions, katanya. Wah, luar biasa. You like history?
I like history.
Oh yeah?
Jakarta have same history like me. I was fight all my life, same Jakarta. If we look at history, how many empires Jakarta fight in the last 2,000 years? You guys know more than me, and you know, it's like I'm very happy to be here with all these people, you know, to finally to come to Jakarta, Indonesia. You know, this trip, it's for me, it's like, you know, like with events, meet with friends, talk. But inshallah, next time I'm gonna come without all these official things, just to travel around the Jakarta to see all country, inshallah.
And I'm sure you also are scheduled to revisit, to come back to Jakarta on the October 5th, right?
Yes, I'm
but that's
coming.
different.
Next Saturday, I'm gonna be here in
Wow.
Casablanca Arena, Kota Casablanca Arena, inshallah.
But you'll be meeting different kinds of people.
No,
Here-
because almost 300 million people living in Indonesia, you know, it's one event. I don't think it's enough. Inshallah, next Saturday we will see who didn't come here, who don't show up. Next Saturday they're gonna have chance. Inshallah.
Inshallah. Have you tasted any Indonesian food? Yeah, there's a question from somebody here. Ili Nis. What is your most favorite Indonesian food? No, I'm sure you haven't tasted any.
Food, honestly, any food doesn't matter. I'm good with any food. I'm not like people who choose. Oh, I don't like this. I like this, because all my life I was diet myself, stay focused, fight everything. Now I just try to enjoy what Allah give us. Food is halal, you know.
Apa aja yang halal oke lah. Berarti emang food makanan ini godaannya pasti yang nanya food influencer nih ya. Oke. In Indonesia, sambo sports is not yet popular. Not yet popular. Yeah. How to make Indonesian youth love sambo here in Indonesia? Is there any way?
Of course, there is many ways. But first of all, somebody have to open the school and bring good coaches. And good coaches can create champions, and from these champions become new coaches. You know, you need years and years invest on sport to this sport become popular. For example, in Russia, sambo is most popular sport. You know, and my father was, yes, he was a sambo champion. And for me, it was very easy to learn. But I know Indonesia is a different part of the world, and here is not many good sambo coaches, and that's why if you guys want to make a new generation with with good champions of sambo, you first of all gym, second you need good coaches, and give them time with working with new generation, like young generation. I think like 10-15 years sambo can become very good, you know, because very big population, you know, and of course from 300 million maybe can become couple of world champions.
Right. Why don't you create one here? School.
Why not? I was talking in backstage about to opening my gym here in Jakarta.
Wow.
I think it's good idea. It's very good idea, I think.
So which means you will visit Jakarta more often then, because you have your school here, right? Later on, inshallah.
I'm gonna be honest, not only because of school. Not only because of school, this is because of people from here. Like I met, not because I come here and I just want to be like, but I travel around the world a lot, you know, and I met a lot of beautiful people from Indonesia. Like they are very respectful, very disciplined, and very good, with good energy. And I really like when I meet people around the world. You know, like some people, they try to bother you, but I really like when I meet people like from Indonesia around the world.
Excellent. I think these last questions would wrap up because it has a strong connection with young people. The question comes from Bintang, yeah. Khabib, how do you maintain your sanity? Because a lot of teenagers, especially here in Indonesia, struggle with depression and anxiety. That's what he said.
I think not only them struggle with this. I struggle with this too, you know. And I think sometimes you have to spend your time with yourself. Just do not meet with people, you know. When you all the time meet with people, there is some people with good energy. There is people with bad energy too. They take your energy, you know. I don't know. You believe energy? You believe energy? You believe? What do you think? I give you good energy? I give you good energy or bad energy? I say we meet a lot of people around the world, okay? There is good people with good energy. There is with bad energy people, you know? And these bad energy people can take your energy. give you bad mood, you know. For example, right now, I give you good energy. Yes. What do you think about me? He nervous. And that's why sometimes just be yourself without people, without meeting with people. Sometimes you can get energy back. You know, it's called depression. They say, some people use tablets or something like this, but best things, spend time with your kids, family, with yourself, without meeting people. You know, you need sometimes like charge, like our phones. Charge finish, they off. You know, same thing with people. Everybody have energy. When energy finish, you have to get back this energy. And how I get back energy, just I try to be with myself.
Beda-beda cara-cara orang ya masing-masing ya. Tapi tadi ya, jauhilah orang-orang yang memiliki bad energy. And Khabib,
he translate good. I think he don't understand me. I think.
No, actually on the screen there's a subtitle there. Whatever you say.
Subtitles? Okay.
Yeah, on the screen the subtitle, so I don't have to do double job here.
I hope who's working there he understand my language.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, Khabib, let's make a little movement. Yeah, with all the people here. I have been observing through the YouTube for sure. Yeah, you like to make some love language after winning, and you do like,
Okay.
But it's hard for me to listen to you at the time. What were you saying when you did that? What was it? What did you say?
No, this is our body translation. Because everything not from us. This is not because of we are some people. Everything from Allah coming, everything.
Wow.
This is knowledge, power, success, fame, everything, money, everything Allah give you to test who you are. And all these things when come, these things gonna show who you are inside.
Yeah.
Like you become famous, rich,
That's a test
powerful,
for us.
strong. Then all these things gonna show you who you are. And we have to send everything back to Allah because
Back to Allah.
we don't deserve this. Just Allah test us. Allah test. Like for example, how many millions people know you? You are popular human,
No,
right?
no, I'm not popular.
No, you are popular. Some people know you.
Oh.
Of course, some people
That's
know
my
you.
family. That's my family. They
Yes.
want to
No,
support
not
me.
only family, other people too. There is many people who knows you. And this is very big test for you. You have to be careful with this. Same thing with me. How many people around the world, they know me? I have to be careful. I have to give them something back, you know? When Allah give you so many things, you have to be open with around people, you know? And that's why this is very big test. This is not because of us. This is because Allah give us.
Oh, mashallah. Barakallahu feek. Jazakumullah khair. Okay, do you mind to teach us? Can we do the hands together?
First of all, I remind myself. And after people who knows me. First of all, myself, after around people.
Ya, dia memulai duluan, setelah itu kita rame-rame. Can everybody, would you please stand up? Yeah, can we do a stand up?
Yes, of
Okay,
course.
all right. Okay, I need some lights here, please. Kalau boleh ada lampu. Okay, Khabib is going to start doing that, the tawakal language, tawakal sign, ya. And then setelah itu kita sama-sama ya, sama-sama lakukan ya, okay? Yeah, that we do number one, please.
You want to, I do this?
Yeah, you do it first.
Where's camera?
Oh, but first, wait, Khabib, I think I need a company. Can I invite Mr. Harman Subaka to join me on the stage? Mas Harman Subaka, would you please join us on the stage?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
We're not gonna wrestle?
Sorry?
Not wrestle?
You want to wrestle with me? Okay. Wrestle, yeah? Oh, okay, wrestle, okay. Mas Harman, please join us.
How are you? How is everything?
Alhamdulillah.
Now 2 versus 1, right?
No. You want to teach us some styles, maybe? Some grappling?
it's not safe for you.
Aduh, tinggal tulang doang nih.
Because you're gonna be down, you need mats, not screen. You need mats.
You're
gonna be down.
Dicolek aja kencang banget tuh pukulannya. Let's do it together, ya. Mas Arman, kita bareng-bareng ya. Khabib is going to show us first, ya. And then we will copy that. We'll imitate you, okay?
No, I don't understand.
Okay.
What to say?
You are going to show us the example.
Okay.
Yeah, and then later on we will imitate you.
Okay. Where's
Good.
camera?
For example, okay. Ngadep kemana nih kira-kira? Ngadep sini ya. Would you please move forward? Yeah?
Okay.
Just a few steps ya. Sisanya habis pertandingan nih ya. Gimana? Gitu ya Mal?
This one?
Ya.
Yeah.
Wow. No words? No words? This is not from me.
No. This is body words. Sometimes don't talk is better.
Wow. Go
Sometimes.
see. No talk is better.
Because we already talk too much here.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Okay. Can you do it one more time, please? One more time. The short example. Ya, kita bareng-bareng habis ini ya. Coba. Wow. Oke. Ya, kita bareng-bareng, oke, teman-teman? Saya lihat 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Even if there is no word, it keeps reminding you to be tawakal, ya. To be surrendered to Allah, because Allah makes everything. Allah gave you the success, and it can be a nikmat or it can be a test for you, ya. Great, excellent. Mas, one more thing if you don't mind. We want to say langkah berdampak, meaningful steps, ya. We want to say langkah berdampak. If I say car forward, everybody in the house will say langkah berdampak and put your fist up in the air if you don't mind, ya. Semua teman-teman ya, saya akan ngomong car forward, semuanya akan bilang langkah berdampak gitu ya. Bisa ya? Khabib tuh ya. Can you repeat after me? Langkah berdampak.
What you say?
Langkah berdampak.
Berdampak. You say I'm gonna follow.
Oke, langkah berdampak. Ya, oke. Ada tulisannya nggak sih di screen ya? Oke. Di belakang ada langkah berdampak. Nah, saya langkah berdampak.
Berdampak.
Ya, oke Mas, nggak apa-apa ya. Good. Semuanya tangan mengepal di atas boleh? Ini merupakan janji kita untuk selalu memberikan terbaik buat Indonesia tercinta, memberikan langkah berdampak.
Better. Stay distant.
Oke. Ya ini komitmen kita lewat event ini, kita ingin memberikan langkah berdampak. Setuju teman-teman? Setuju ya? Ya, kalau saya bilang car forward, when I say car forward, all of you including Khabib would say langkah berdampak. Gitu Mas Arman ya. Yuk. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Car forward, langkah berdampak. Car forward, langkah berdampak. Car forward. Okay, give your back a big round of applause. Iya. Menyala brotherku.
What is this?
Everybody loves it. Would you like Khabib to say menyala brotherku? Menyala means brotherku means brother.
Okay.
Menyala, fire up brothers. Fire up. Wah. Apa sih bahasa Inggris bener ya? Fire up brothers. Gitu ya Mas deh. Menyala brotherku. Wah. Menyala brotherku.
What is this?
Yeah, can we do that? Menyala.
What translate?
Menyala means fire up, fire up. Brotherku.
Menyala.
Menyala. Brotherku.
Menyala brotherhood.
Yeah, alright.
Thank you.
Let's practice first ya Mas ya, practice ya. Menyala brotherku. Menyala brotherku.
Brotherhood.
Ya,
Thank
good.
you.
Oke, semua siap-siap ya. Teman-teman, ready? Mana tangannya nih, menyala gitu ya. Gitulah, oke. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Menyala brotherhood.
Yeah, okay. Tetap jaim. I think we need to let Khabib do it alone. Okay? Please.
Yeah.
Only you. Menyala brotherku.
Menyala brotherhood.
With your hand. Menyala.
Menyala brotherhood.
Hey. Mantap. Tepuk tangan. Thank you so much, Khabib.
Thank you.
We
Thank
learn
you
a
so
lot
much.
from you.
Yeah.
And let's take a moment, let's take this opportunity to hand in a token of appreciation from Mas Harman Subakat to Khabib. As a symbol of respect, we, on behalf of the Car Forward and Paragon, allow us to express our most profound and most sincere gratitude for your being here with us today to share the joy and happiness, to share a meaningful stories for us to create meaningful steps.
Thank you so much.
Anything else? Thank you so much. Barakallahu fiik. May Allah give you a lot of barakah.
Thank you.
Terima kasih. Sudah cukup, Mas? Terima kasih banyak. Ladies and gentlemen, Kaf Bro and Kaf Sis, Khabib, the
Thank you so
Eagle,
much.
Nurmagomedov.
Thank you.
Mau juga dia menyala abangku, menyala brotherku. Oke. Alhamdulillah, saya kembalikan ke sahabat saya Rizky Kinos atau MC yang siap untuk meneruskan. Terima kasih banyak teman-teman. You did a great job. Semoga Allah berikan keberkahan dari pertemuan kita bersama Khabib. Dan dia akan datang lagi untuk kita semua. Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Yoi, tepuk tangan untuk Steny Agustaf teman-teman. Gokil. Bang, lu kok gak nanya soal UFC bang? Harusnya lu nanya bang.
Jadi gini bro,
Nanya bang.
sebelum sini gue udah
Ya.
kasih 50 pertanyaan.
Oh iya.